Hello my friends, welcome to my channel. If you find it difficult to crochet a braided hat, watch this video until the end. For this hat, I will use this yarn Alize Midi Mosaic and two number of hooks. The first is 5 millimeters for the brim of the hat and the second is 5.5 millimeters for the body of the hat. If you're ready, let's get started. I start the brim with smaller hook and first make a slip knot. Then make 9 chains. These chains determine the height of your brim and you can make more or fewer chains. Now I have 9 chains and at the end add 1 chain. Skip the first chain, go to the second chain and make 1 half double crochet. Yarn over, insert the hook into the chain, yarn over, pull up a loop and yarn over, pull through these 3 loops on the hook. Again, go to next chain and make 1 half double crochet into that. We have to make 1 half double crochet into each chain across. Now row 1 is finished and I have 9 half double crochet. Make a chain and turn the work and we have to make 1 half double crochet into first stitch of previous row under both loops of that. Then go to next stitch and make 1 half double crochet into back loop of that. Again, yarn over, go to back loop of next stitch and make 1 half double crochet into that. Don't make half doubles under both loops. Insert the hook under back loop of each stitch and make 1 half double crochet until the end of the row. Now I'm at the end of the row and I have to make 1 half double crochet under both loops of the last stitch, such as the first stitch. And row 2 is finished. Make a chain and turn the work and repeat this row. We have to make 1 half double crochet under both loops of first stitch and then make 1 half double crochet into back loop of each of these middle stitches that the number of them for me is 7. Continue until the end. And at the end, make 1 half double crochet under both loops of the last stitch. And we have to repeat this row several times until the length of this brim reach the desired circumference, and notice that the number of these rows should be a multiple of 10. I made 40 rows totally and now I want to join both sides of this brim together and make a circle. I have to join each stitch of last row and each stitch of first row together with a slip stitch. Insert the hook into back loop of next stitch of last row and remaining loop of next stitch of first row and join both of them with a slip stitch and repeat that work for next stitches. These 2 loops. Make a slip stitch and continue this work until the end. Now I have a circle and turn that so that those slip stitches are inside the hat, and remove this hook and start the body of the hat with larger hook. Make 3 chains as the first double crochet and then make 1 double crochet into this part of the brim, into the last stitch of that. Then go to next row of the brim here and make 1 double crochet into last stitch of that. Go to next row and again make 1 double crochet and then make 1 double crochet into this part, into last stitch of that, and repeat that work. Go to next row and make 1 double crochet into last stitch of that. Make 1 double crochet into last stitch of next row and then make 1 double crochet here into this part. And again repeat that work. We have to make 3 double crochet into each 2 rows of the brim. And continue this work until the end. Row 1 of the body is finished, and now I have to make 1 slip stitch into 3rd chain of the beginning chains and start row 2 with 3 chains again and make 1 double crochet into each of next 4 stitches of previous row. Now I have 5 double crochets and I have to make 10 chains. After these chains, make a slip stitch under both loops of the last double crochet just made to create chain 10 loop. Now go to next stitch, make 1 double crochet and repeat that for each of next 4 stitches. Again, I have 5 double crochet and repeat that work. Make 10 chains and then make 1 slip stitch under both loops of last double crochet just made to create next chain 10 loop and repeat that sequence until the end. Now row 2 is finished and I have the groups of 5 double crochets and chain 10 loops. Make a slip stitch into 3rd chain of beginning chains and then start row 3 with 1 chain. Make a single crochet into same stitch and then make 1 single crochet into each of next 4 double crochets. Now I push this chain 10 loop forward and make next single crochet behind that. Make 1 single crochet into each of next 5 double crochets of next group. And again, push this chain 10 loop forward and make single crochets behind that and repeat that work until the end of the row. Now I'm at the end of row 3 and after last single crochet, push the last chain 10 loop forward and make 1 slip stitch into first single crochet and again make 3 chain to start next row. We have to repeat row 2 and after that row 3. These 2 rows, row 2 and row 3 should be repeated until the height of the hat from the start of the ribbed band reach the desired size. I repeated those 2 rows 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 more times, but in last repeat I made double crochets instead of single crochets and I weaved the loops to create the braided effect. Now I want to show you how I did it. Begin at the bottom and pick the first loop and pass the upper loop through the lower loop. Again, repeat that for next 2 loops. Pass the upper loop through the lower loop and continue this work until the up. Now, the height of my hat is reached 22 centimeters and it's enough for me and I want to decrease the top of the hat. So, first make 1 chain and make 1 single crochet into this first chain 10 loop and the first stitch at the same time. Then make 1 single crochet into each of next 3 double crochets. Now I want to decrease next 2 singles. Insert the hook into next chain 10 loop and next single crochet and yarn over pull up loop. And again insert the hook into same loop and next single crochet, yarn over, pull up loop. Now I have 3 loops on the hook, yarn over and pull through all of them. Again, make 1 single crochet into each of next 3 double crochets. Again, insert the hook into next chain 10 loop and I want to decrease next 2 singles, yarn over, pull up a loop, again into same loop and next single crochet and yarn over, pull up loop, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops and repeat that work until the end. Now at the end I have 4 stitches left. Make 1 single crochet into the next and decrease next 2 stitches, 1 and 2, yarn over, pull through all loops and then insert the hook into the first loop and the last single crochet of the row and make 1 single crochet into both of them and then make 1 slip stitch into first single crochet to complete this row. Make a chain and make 1 single crochet into same stitch and 1 single crochet into next stitch, then decrease next 2 stitches together. Again 1 single crochet into each of next 2 stitches and decrease next 2 stitches together and repeat that sequence until the end. At the end of this row, make a chain and 1 single crochet into same stitch and then decrease next 2 stitches together. Again 1 single crochet into the next and 1 decrease stitch over next 2 stitches and repeat this sequence until the end, and after that you can repeat this row one more time. After last row, I closed the top of the hat and attached a pom-pom and my beanie is ready. If you want to know how these steps are done, watch this video. Have a nice day.